Hello and welcome to another session of Q&A Wednesdays where we answer your questions that you've sent to us.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So number 4, do you want to read it?
Yeah. What is your advice from a guy's perspective to someone who is in an interracial relationship? Intercontinentally?
Yeah.
What are some of the red flags to know and when to walk away? So
Okay.
I would say that
Someone in an international relationship.
from a guy's perspective, I would just say be honest, be straight, don't lead them on. If you know the relationship isn't going anywhere, then don't be involved, or just tell them directly where this relationship. So if the relationship is just you guys dating, having fun, going out on dates together, then fine, let them know that that's the way it is. Because I think
and
we were
serious, yeah.
I was like that at the start.
Yeah, don't lead anyone on.
I say, look, I don't think it can go anywhere because I can't marry a black girl.
Yeah.
But obviously, like I said, things change.
Yeah.
If you go with the flow, things might change. But at that point when it does change, you'll know if that person's 100% committed. And if you don't get 100% commitment from that person, or you notice things that they're weak at, like you might be going out and you might see that, wait a minute, they're a bit weak on this area in regards to supporting me, then there might be an issue there. Because when it comes to the real nitty gritty of
when he gets into it,
telling mum and dad, or who basically won't have none of that relationship, maybe, you need to realise that person might back down and you might be left out in the cold.
Exactly.
What do you reckon?
I agree, because if someone's not going to be strong, because it really required some strength from Jazz. So if you can see that someone is not going to be strong and someone who is maybe a weak character, there's quite a few red flags. I mean, for us,
I think you know anyway.
Yeah, I think
instinctively you know,
your intuition tells
you're kidding yourself.
Yeah,
I think a lot of people are just kidding themselves, or maybe they think, but I might not find anyone else.
Yeah, and maybe they'll change, or
maybe
like that.
or if I now move on from here, I've spent X amount of
3
years in this relationship, and you have to look past that because you've got maybe 40-50 years together.
That's it.
Feasibly. And you might not even have 40-50 years, because that person might drop you after 6 months of being married, because things might just get really bad.
Exactly.
And not only that, they might not even marry you, because they might say, wait a minute, my family's deserting me.
That's it.
And I can't have that.
That's it. And so, when do you think you should walk away?
It's difficult to say. It's just, instinctively you should know. You kind of know, is this person going to go the whole 10 yards with me? Is it 100 yards? Are they actually going to go to the end?
That's it.
And if they're not, if they're not going to, if they can't handle it.
For me, I think
fighting,
we're going to do how we met part 2 to carry on the story. But I think for me, when I was with Jazz, when I knew that I was starting to fall for him, communication has always been something that we've been hot on. We're open about everything. If I'm not happy about something,
you have to say.
You just have to say it. So when I started knowing that I was gonna fall, when I started knowing that I am falling for Jazz, and knowing that we'd already had a conversation that this wasn't gonna go anywhere, I then told Jazz that, you know what, I'm falling in love with you, and if we're not gonna really take it any further, then
we need to go our separate ways.
Let's finish it now, because there's no point of me wasting my time. And the longer you stay in a relationship, the longer you stay in a relationship, the more it's gonna head to break up. So it's better if the red flags are there, and you know what the red flags are.
The red flags will come up through communication.
Exactly.
So if you're not talking to each other openly and sincerely, then you won't get no red flags, and then you'll end up going right to the end, and maybe you might even get married, and you might have gone through the mud for nothing.
That's it, exactly.
So it's because you probably didn't speak to each other openly.
And listen to the person. If you're telling them, look, I want to be serious, and they're like,
if you can tell they're bullshitting you, then
just walk away. Don't waste your time.
Don't waste your time with these people.
Because we've had so many people who've been in touch with us, I've been with him for 6 years, and I hoped he was gonna change, and then when he came to it, he went behind my back and married someone else and things like that.
And flew back home or whatever and got married. And it's how can you not know?
Stories,
How can you not tell that this person is not
wasn't going to do?
And I mean, don't get me wrong, there's some really good liars out there.
I know, but deep down in your heart.
Yeah.
Intuition is something that's
but people are scared of being alone.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to as well.
But sometimes it's better to be alone than be with someone who's not going to support you.
Yeah.
Someone, when it comes to it and it's time to actually get married and move on with your life, and then they change their mind anyway 5 years later, what's the point? So that's Yeah, that's your question. So, beautiful African
beautiful girl.
African beautiful girl. I hope that's answered your questions. Thank you so much for putting the time and effort to writing them all out, and
I hope that we answered them satisfactorily. It's a bit difficult trying to answer all these questions, but we're trying our best.
That's it, exactly. So thank you again so much for watching these videos. I hope you're enjoying the Q&A Wednesday videos, and if you've got any questions, please don't hesitate just to pop them below, and we get to answer them in the future videos, won't we? Yeah. So don't forget to give this video a thumbs up just to show that you're enjoying the videos, and so we can carry on making them. And also don't forget to subscribe, the link below, and that's it. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.